Hello, welcome back. Fiercely Collecting here, and as you saw, we are going to be cracking into a Revell Diecast Fast and Furious car. So this is Hector's Honda Civic from the first movie.
You brave. They call me Hector.
As you can see, opening hood details. And in the back here, I have a couple other Revell cars that I have cracked open. Those ones have opening hood as well, which we will get into. But this is the hot topic for today. So I do have one of these sealed, and I purchased this one specifically for cracking open. This is a pretty sweet car in the movie. If you are familiar with it, it's from the very first Fast and Furious movie. And the first time that you see it is that first street race when Brian races his Eclipse versus Vin Diesel.
Damn, that guy's fast.
And blows it all up. But here's a little look at the back. I think there's only like 5 or 6 cars. So we do have Brian's Eclipse here. And like I said, the hood doesn't stay open, but the hood does open up on it. And then we have Ja Rule's Integra, the old classic Monica. So this one, the hood opens up quite a bit, so you can get a little better look at the engine there. And then over here we have Dom's Charger. So this one doesn't have any opening features. It's just the car, but it is a nice version of it. Definitely a very nice look, very mean from the front there with the blower license plate accent. Could use maybe a little fatter wheels in the back, but not complaining there. I think after this, the only car that I will not have opened is Brian's Ford F-150 Lightning. And that one, honestly, I don't think it looks that great, but I probably will crack that one open as well, just so I can have the full collection loose and carded. And with that being said, let's add this bad boy to our loose collection. And here we have it. Man, this thing looks sweet. That paint job, it's kind of a like mustard yellow, I would say, which I think in the movie it was probably maybe a little more towards the gold color. I'll throw up a couple pictures and stuff of it here, just so you can kind of get the car back in your visual memory. But you got the chromed out engine bay. So that's one thing, like, when you first saw the car in the movie, yeah, Hector was he had someone like polishing his whole engine bay. It was like all crazy and chromed out. As you can see here on the back, you have the Veil Slide decal there, which is the same body kit that I think Dom's RX-7 had. So that's kind of cool. You got these chrome big 5-spoke wheels. So if those don't scream like early 2000s, I don't know what does. Yeah, you got a bunch of cool graphics on the side. Got some little painted on hood vents. Got the sunroof. Huge old exhaust in the back too. And then of course you have like those clear Euro taillights. Like everyone remembers when those things were super popular back in the day. Everyone's got the clear taillights. So let's see how it rolls. Not too great. This thing is slammed. And here we have a nice close-up look here of the car on the turntable. So these cars, the Revells along with the Racing Champions, I think some of them, they just have so much character and detail. Just compared to some of the Hot Wheels. I mean, the Hot Wheels, the thing they have going for them is they just have so many cars, like so many. I mean, you can see my display behind the diorama here, and it's like that's like not even like half of my loose Fast and Furious cars, and they pump them out like crazy. But these old brands like Racing Champions and stuff, it just a shame. I think Racing Champions is actually still around. They're still making cars, but I don't know if they lost their license for Universal or Fast and Furious, But man, it would be so cool to see some of these Fast and Furious cars come back in one of these old diecast brands. And I figured we might as well get another little close-up look here at Ja Rule's Integra. Monica! So the only downside, like all these cars advertise the opening hood, but basically none of them I can get the hood to stay open. I might have to make some little hood stands or something, like a little toothpick and paint it, just to try to help get the hoods to stay open, because it is pretty cool seeing all the cars next to each other with the hood open. And here we go, coming up with Brian's Eclipse.
You're gonna win.
So this one, I definitely think out of Hot Wheels, Revell, and Racing Champions, I think the Revell model is probably my least favorite. As you can see, it has a sunroof, which is totally inaccurate. And then, I don't know, something about the car, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is just the sunroof that like really throws it off, and maybe the chrome wheels. But I mean, all the other details are pretty nice. You got the carbon fiber hood with the graphics on there. You got the RoboCat. I think that's RoboCat, which is what the body kit is. And then you have the nice ARP wing, but that's chrome too, which kind of looks a little weird. The taillights on this Eclipse actually look really nice in the exhaust. So I think between all the manufacturers, it's like everyone kind of has their strengths and weaknesses. This one though, with the sunroof, I don't know, that one's like a hard one for me to ignore because it's so like blatantly like not movie accurate. I will say seeing all three of these cars together on the turntable is something else. So getting just like the cars by themselves are obviously cool, but once you start kind of throwing them all together, it just really kind of starts creating a scene, you know, maybe out of your memories from one of the movies. But all the cars just go so well together. And I mean, obviously, because they're from the same era and kind of like generation of car building, but just so cool to see them all together. And that's one reason why I have been really ramping up my Racing Champions Fast and Furious collection, is because there is some really cool cars there. And I just think having them all out together on the dioramas or on a turntable like this is just so cool. And that is gonna do it for today's video. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the support. And if you did enjoy today's content, it would be super awesome if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe even hit the notification bell so you can see all of my future and upcoming Fast and Furious videos. All right. Hope everyone has a good day, and we'll catch you on the next upload. Peace.
Walking other ways. Now listen, ain't it crazy? Wish you the best on your journey.